Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to embroider on some hats. I got some hats in the other day, some sick snapbacks. But yeah, I'm gonna get maybe 3 hats ready. We've got a ride coming up this coming Friday, November the 14th. It's pretty much Rolling Straight's Christmas do, and we're turning it into a twilight ride, and we're gonna do a few prize pack raffles. The proceeds will go to a charity. We'll get the prizes sorted. I'm thinking maybe give back to the kids that don't have anything or less fortunate for Christmas. I think that would be pretty cool. Show you guys what actually goes down when it comes to embroidering caps. I got this red cap here, and this just screams to me like make America great again. And I thought it will be cool to do make New Zealand great again. We've had it pretty rough coming out of COVID. Prices have gone up in fuel, food. Price in general to living in New Zealand is hard, and there's not much loose change out there for people to be spending. So I was thinking maybe like an RS on the side here. Our traditional rolling straight embroidered, maybe like along the netting here. Yeah, we'll get this all sorted. First things first, gotta turn on the machine. We've got our monitor all loaded up. This is our bobbin. It's pretty loaded up. You want to make sure this is loaded up, otherwise when it runs out and you've got a hat in there, it's actually quite hard to get in there and reload it. So every time I use this, I put a drop of oil in there into they call this thing the hook. All right, I'm just gonna jump on here and have a look and see if there's any fonts that look similar to the Make America Great Again. And yeah, there's nothing really here that looks quite similar. I think maybe this would probably be the closest. This will be the closest, so Make. It needs to be quite similar. I'm pretty sure it's all capital letters on the hats I've seen, so I'll just jump online. The font looks pretty good and they're all in capitals. New. Alright, I'm gonna put the hat hoop in the machine. Right now it's set up to do shirts and garments and jumpers and whatnot, anything flat. I'm excited to do this. I don't think no one's done this in New Zealand. It's gonna be pretty sick, and it ties in real well. New Zealand needs to be great again. Like, it's a beautiful place to live in, but we need some more money in the economy. Finishes is about like 10 mil on each side of the hat where it finishes. You got to put it in the inside of the hat so then your stitches don't fall out. That red line here, that's the center of the hat, so you just want to eye it up. What I like to do is I like to just put this strap on the outside. That's it. Okay, then we go here and begin. Nearly done, and it's looking good. The proportion's not too bad, seeing it now on the hat. Obviously there's a few little threads we have to trim up, but that's to be expected. Sick. Pretty happy with that. This is quite cool because this is puffy and it's made it like embossed a little bit there. If you can get one digitized and something a bit more thicker, that'd be the way to go. Make New Zealand great again. Yeah, let us know in the comments, what do you guys think? Alright, we've got it locked and loaded, so we're going to do the RS. It's going to be on a slight angle, just because why not? Instead of that grey there, we're going to do red, and then instead of the black on the writing and the border, we're going to do white, and the crown's going to be white as well, just to keep with that red and white theme. So we've got it all in the jig, everything's pretty much ready to go. But when we're embroidering on this mesh stuff, you got to put this water soluble on. So we'll lay this over the top and tape it down, and then we'll press go. Yo, so to get an idea on how long a patch takes, like this one this size takes 22 minutes. Yo, just laid the flames on the right hand side of the cap and it looks tar. Yeah, pretty stoked with how that looks very clean. Now on the back, I'm going to do rolling straight just so they know, and then that's that hat done. So yeah, there's a bit of time that goes into this, you know, setting the machine, making sure like the bottom bobbin is catching, pulling it off, on, resetting it. There's a bit of time in it. To be honest, I've probably spent the whole morning here. Like, it was like 12 o'clock and it's already coming on to 3 o'clock. So yeah, I've been plodding away and doing other things in the background, but yeah, there's a bit of f***ing around that goes into these hats. Pretty stoked on how it's coming. This is a custom hat, so if you win this, that's pretty cool. No one else will have it. Alright team, I'm gonna finish off this hat with rolling straight along the top there above the strap, and then that's that hat done. Now that I've got this preset and I'm pretty sure it's all okay, like in regards to the curvature and the sizing, I'm pretty stoked on how it's already turning out. I'm gonna save this file so then I don't have to fluff around. It just pretty much go in, set the hat up and press print on that file. Yo, check it out. That's pretty tough. Now that I've got that one out of the way, I'm going to work on this one. It's another snapback, but it's not a trucker. I've got these embroidered patches that I did the other day. So I'm just going to cut one of these out and place it over the top, and then use my heavy duty Path industrial sewing machine. They call this cylinder head walking dog foot. So yeah, you can get the hats in there and whatnot. So it would be a first using that machine and using one of these hats. It's white, so hopefully it doesn't get dirty while I sew it. I try to pull this over in the machine and lay it and embroider another one on, but caught that side of it, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Hat number 2, I'm going to use this hat here. It's not a trucker hat, but it's a snapback. I've already done the rolling straight on the back, and I'm going to do a patch like this, rolling straight speed shot, but this grey and this hat doesn't really tie in well. So I'm going to do a new patch, black patch with white writing. I feel that will suit it and look crisp and clean. I've got my cashmere felt on top, my tearaway backing paper underneath, and then on the top I've got the water soluble. The water soluble lays over the top, so when you embroider the small fonts, it doesn't get lost in the velvet cashmere. Alright, let's go. And while that's going, we've got 84 minutes for both of the patches to be done. I'm trying something a bit different here. I wasn't really happy with the last embroidery patches I did. Here it is here. It's not really that clean, and you can see the phrase on the end. So what I've done is cut out the shape, and I've double-sided taped it onto, and I've got the water soluble, and that way it should melt over the edges. So yeah, we'll give that a shot. This is the first time trying this, so we'll see what happens. So on this one, I decided not to do the full satin stitch over the black felt, because it takes so long just to cover that whole surface area with black thread, and it's already black and it's cashmere wool felt, so it's bougie, so we might as well utilize it. So yeah, this is how they actually do the patches. So there's no fraying on the outer edges. It kind of just weaves around that water soluble, and it gives it a nice edge. How good! All right, I've probably sewn 4 times on different kinds of things. So this will be, well, I sewed this one onto this hat. I pretty much didn't use the pedal just because it's just, yeah, maybe in some bits, but I was just trying to get it as close to this edge here, even right round, so I was just sewing by turning the wheel. It's slow, but it's faster than hand sewing. I've got my patch pretty much in the middle where I want it. Yo, day 2, Sunday. I'm in the shop and I thought I'll get one more hat in the machine. I'm replicating this hat here. A lot of people love this style hat, so I thought maybe we'll throw this one in the major prize.
Bit of ASMR for you guys.
I've decided to put a RS badge or crest just in here. I think that'll look quite cool. The grey crown. Thanks for watching. Join us this Friday, 5 PM. It's going down. Meet up at the shop and we'll see you all there.